A devastating game for the Brazilians. Germany beat Brazil in the World Cup semifinal 7-1. And of course, that is a really big deal because 7-1 is a huge deal in soccer, obviously. It's usually a very low-scoring game. So, Cenk, I will now let you take over, but I do have one interesting fact. Germany managed to do 4 goals in the first 30 minutes, which is bananas in a soccer game.
I think it was actually 5 goals. It was in the first 30 minutes. In a span of 6 minutes, they had 4 goals.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Which breaks every soccer record there ever was.
Yeah.
Okay, not just in the World Cup. No junior high soccer team has ever scored 4 goals in 6 minutes. No one's ever done it in soccer history. I'm kidding. I'm exaggerating. Okay, I need all you football fans to calm down. Okay, here's who did not calm down: Brazil.
Yeah.
Oh man, they are just like devastated, in tears, literally. So let's have a little bit of fun and show you the Brazilians who are shell-shocked by this loss. I just want to show you pictures. Okay, now he's a player. Oh, schmoopy papoopy. Sad day for him.
I like his hair.
There was a terrible picture of him like bowing down on the field and a German walking by, which I didn't like that. But the grandmother crying, the agony, literally the agony of defeat in the previous picture was awesome. I'm in favor of every one of these pictures. That dude has eaten everything, including his shirt. Okay, so that's the Brazilian flag in her context.
Yep.
Okay, that's pretty clever. So don't get me wrong.
Just calm down.
I like the Brazilians. I might even love the Brazilians, right? So he had to give that up to a German later. Okay. Sorry.
This is like both heartbreaking and I'm sorry, people are gonna hate this, but also a little pathetic.
No, I'm greatly amused by it. Look, I get emotional about the World Cup too, but there's this part of me, which now ironically will be, I'll call it Schadenfreude. Sorry to use a German word, Brazilians. I didn't mean to add insult to injury, which is what I was calling the game, by the way. Neymar got injured. This was insult to injury. Oh.
That was great.
Okay, anyway. Okay. But guys, like when you overreact, it's funny. It's funny. I'm sure I overreact when...
I know. By the way,
I know.
You stop it right now. You have to stop it. Because whenever... Oh, my God. When he's doing... No. When he's doing fantasy football and he loses something, he comes into work... He'll come in and doesn't want to talk to anyone, shuffling his papers around. And I'll be like, hey, Jake, what's up? Are we going to have a good show? Yeah, I guess. It's going to be fucking fine. Whatever. so he's talking about these poor people who are upset. Which, look, I will admit it looks a little ridiculous from the standpoint of someone who doesn't really care about sports. But at the same time, you have no room to talk. Hypocrisy is not overrated in this case.
Okay.
Boom.
Damn. Dropped an elbow on me. Okay. I totally agree. And when I do all of that, I look ridiculous.
Yes.
Okay, it's called fantasy football. That's even worse than being upset about your national team losing. Look, the Brazilian soccer team is part of the national identity of Brazil. Yeah. So I get why they're devastated. We're just being dicks.
We are being dicks.
Okay.
You're being
you saw the kid on TV like crying his eyes out like, oh, Victor! I think he was crying by the 3rd goal. I was like, dude, wait till the 7th goal. Okay.
Okay, so I think the quotes from the Brazilian coach are hilarious. And not hilarious, they're sad. He says the following: "We ask for forgiveness, and also, today, the worst day of my professional life."
It's almost like he's asking Jesus for forgiveness.
I know, it's going to be fine. Things like this happen all the time in sports.
Yeah, well, actually, 7-1 might have never happened in soccer.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, putting the kidding aside, it's literally the worst defeat I have ever seen of a major team in soccer, let alone in their home country, let alone during the World Cup. So it was devastating.
I make a note when I go see, obviously everyone knows I'm a USC Trojan alum, fight on. But when you go to games, I don't go, and you want to see adults do this at American football games. I mean, they paint their face, they do all this crazy shit. And I was like, Raider fans, how do you leave when your team gets their ass kicked with your big spike shoulder pads on and your face paint and your helmets and shit? So when you leave, don't you go, oh my God, I hope nobody looks at me, I look like a fucking asshole? And the Chiefs fans will wear the full headgear and stuff. So if your team loses, which every team loses, you don't want to look like that guy.